Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
What?
It's our boy.
So proud.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work, the physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it is it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry. Is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Introducing the Double Dip from Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Tender Texas brisket topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our Pitmaster au jus. Plus, try our new Double Berry Cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
The spicy crispy chicken sandwich comes in a foil bag, not just to keep all that crispy, juicy tenderness warm, but to let you see the look on your face when that spicy pepper sauce hits. Mickey D's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4 cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday.
Three-pointer on the way from the round ball. Oh, the big man, back to the field!
Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich.
You asked for it, and it's back.
We got 3 chicken strips topped with Whataburger's own buffalo sauce, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, 2 slices of Monterey Jack cheese. The combination is just right.
It's crunchy, and then it's spicy, and then it's cool. Your mouth is exploding with flavor.
It just all works together, and then you add the cheese in there.
It kind of wakes me up, honestly. My goodness. I could see myself getting this every time I come here.
The Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. It's back.
Available by dine-in, drive-through, curbside, and delivery. For more than 75 years, Dickey's Barbecue Pit has perfected Texas brisket. Hand-rubbed and smoked low and slow for 14 hours every day. This is the way real brisket gets done. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, legit Texas barbecue.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the hush puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon's Richard Corday Cardinal Gym for tonight in a Region 14 Conference men's contest and a regular season finale. The Cardinals of Trinity Valley take on the Bulldogs of Navarro College. I'm Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard, and it could be a very big night for Cardinal basketball because if the Cardinals with a win would have secured themselves a bye in next week's opening round of the Region 14 tournament at TJC in Tyler. It seemed improbable several weeks ago, but it's become a reality tonight. Tim, as I bring you in here, the Cardinals are 10-18 overall, 10-8 in conference play. Again, a reminder they had to forfeit 8 wins at midterm due to a clerical error on the eligibility of a player. Navarro's 15-13 overall and 8-10 in conference play. Your thoughts as we go into tonight's game? Well, Benny,
you talked about it 3 or 4 weeks ago about, man, there's still a statistical long shot that they could get a bye in the regional tournament. Lo and behold, you're right again, man. They've got a possibility of that. They got to take care of things here at home tonight, but you look up and, wow, who saw that coming?
And look at this, Tim. There's not something else the Cardinals are going for tonight as you look at the conference standings. With the win tonight, the Cardinals sweep Highway 31. Wow. Beat Kilgore twice, beat Tyler twice, and would have beaten Navarro twice with the win tonight because the Cardinals beat Navarro 85-77 earlier this year.
So they have really, kind of owned 31, which we've talked about Region 14 through the years. It always comes through Highway 31. If you want to do well in this conference, you better own 31.
I did misspeak, Tim. The first meeting was Trinity Valley 86-71 over Navarro, so I did misspeak, but nevertheless, it was a Cardinal win. And in that game, Navarro led 36-35 at the half. Cardinals came out and built, I remember, like a 25-point lead in the second half and then held on for a pretty comfortable win. And that has set the stage for tonight. This is just a big night. I was talking to Mark Leslie by phone earlier this week. I told him how proud I was of him and the Cardinals because it would have been real easy at midterm when you had to forfeit those 8 games, which gave you an 0-4 start in conference play. They spotted this league 4 games, Tim.
It's like the background of the elementary school basketball. Hey, I'm going to spot you 4, but we're going to – I mean, think about that. That is really just phenomenal. And congratulations, Coach Leslie, keeping this team together. And, boy, they're not just winning. They're playing really well together. Navarro, on the other hand, has come in with a win themselves, but they've only won 3 of their last 10.
Yeah, they have struggled. They lost 6 in a row after losing to the Cardinal game. Started a 6-game losing streak for the Bulldogs. Now they did snap it this past Wednesday night, this past Saturday, I should say, beating Paris 85-77.
So we'll see how they come out firing this afternoon. And Braylon Bush is one of their leading scorers on that team. We'll see how the Cardinals attack that good mauling defense.
The Cardinals have won 2 straight. They won their last game over at Paris in a tough game, 72-66. If you remember, Paris had beaten the Cardinals by 14 the first time around here at Cardinal Gymnasium.
And if you look a little farther back, they've won actually 6 of 7. So they've been on a nice little run besides that one little hiccup. So,
Tim, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we'll see how they get things rolling here this evening at Leon Spencer Court.
I was doing some research on this rivalry. This is the 20th meeting since the 2014-15 season. The Cardinals have won 16 of the 19 matchups, and Navarro won twice last year.
My goodness. You think about that. That's so the Cardinals with a little payback, if you will.
All right, we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer, and we're going to have the national anthem in the starting lineups, and hopefully some good news from Brenham for you when we get back.
Please stand, gentlemen, remove your head covers as we honor America as our band, the Cardinal Regiment, plays the national anthem. may be seated.
Very nice job by the Cardinal Regiment with the national anthem. We now have the introduction of the starting lineups for both teams.
Introducing the starting lineups for the Navarro College Bulldogs. From St. Louis, Missouri, number 2, Trayvon Love.
Love is averaging 11.7 points. He's got
From
42
Dallas,
three-pointers.
number 3, Darren Scott.
Darian Scott's averaging 9.6 points a
From
game and 6.7
Silsbee,
rebounds.
number 4, Braylon Bush.
Braylon Bush has 63 three-pointers on the season. He's averaging 16.6 points a
Number
game.
5, Jashawn Moore.
Moore's averaging 9.2 points a game.
And from Birmingham, Alabama, number 24, Zane Nelson.
Nelson's averaging 10.2 points a game, and he's hit 48 three-pointers.
McMillan and assisted by Jahan.
Bulldogs are coached by Grant McMillan in his 4th season after 4 successful seasons at Panola College.
Cardinals. From Dallas, Texas, number 1, Micah Clark.
Micah's averaging 15 points a game and has hit 22 three-pointers.
Makai Dorsey.
Makai Dorsey's averaging 9.6 points. He's got 11 three-pointers.
Number 4, MJ Leslie.
MJ has hit 81 three-pointers and is averaging 9.8 points a game.
11, Tyler Johnson.
Tyler's averaging 4.6 points and 4.4 rebounds. Q is averaging 10.8 points, 8.2 rebounds, and he has hit 12 three-pointers. It is Region 14 basketball. It is Trinity Valley. It is Navarro. It is Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. It is a Wednesday night in Athens, Texas, and it is Tim Howard with the play-by-play.
Thank you, Benny Rogers, and looking forward to this one. Have had it, kind of circled for a couple of months now. It's always so much fun to see Navarro come down here, and it's just like you described, quite a battle, and looking forward to this. So with both teams on the floor, we're about set for the jump.
And Tim, the thing about it is Navarro will live by the three-pointer. They're hitting 35.3 from three-point range, average at hitting 8.6 a game.
That is impressive. They're going to have to, like I said, live by it, sometimes die by it. The controlled tip for the Cardinals. So Dorsey brings it up the floor. Good energy in the building tonight.
There is.
Swinging it around to Dorsey, going to try and direct traffic. And Jay thought about the three. Gonna really be patient here on this first set. Here's Clark for 3. Clark for 3.
Micah Clark with his 23rd three-pointer on the season gives the Cardinals the first lead of the game.
Micah had 19 points in their last win just this past Wednesday night in Paris. Good start for the big fella there. Shot over the top and off the basket. In and good.
I don't know if he called it or not, but it still counts.
The key to one of those, just run down the floor with confidence, like, yeah, I called backboard.
He did do that.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Clark says, let me step inside. That one off the mark. Rebound. Here come the Bulldogs. Really trying to push is Bush. Shot is not going to count. They will. Oh, the basket is good. I thought he said he will be shooting 2, but I was definitely wrong on that. So, chance for a three-point play.
Navarro takes its first lead of the contest.
Braylon Bush out of Silsbee, Texas, gets that to go, and it's a 2-point advantage for Navarro. A little pressure out of the made basket. Cards running, and the pass off underneath. Q thought about baseline. Good drive, shot, and buckets.
That's Micah's game completely right there.
Oh, he's so physical, and when he gets in open space, it's like trying to stop a semi-truck. Blocked by Q. Loose ball is picked up by Dorsey around the back. Here come the Cardinals, and a little...
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? That is impressive there. About as good a teamwork as you can see all the way down the floor, and then they get the icing on the cake, if you will.
Micah with a quick 7 points, Tim.
He's got all of Trinity Valley's points in the early going. Kick out for 3. No, he drives and gets a friendly roll. That bucket for Trayvon Love.
Nice bucket by Love. Nice job of penetration.
Love averaging 12 on the year, so Gets an early one there. MJ kick out. Q pulls the trigger, not there. Fast pace up and down the floor here, and we mentioned that Navarro averaging has another
87.3 points a game.
Yeah, 87 a game, so they're going to get their points.
And they're giving up 79.9, so they don't mind getting their track meet with you.
Yeah, they will run with you up and down the floor.
Although they are 15-13 on the season, so it hasn't worked out greatly for them this season.
So if the Cards continue this pace, or if they're going to be a little more methodical at the basket. There's a drive from Dorsey. Pass off underneath, and number one with his 9th point.
It's 9-9, by the way.
He's like, okay, I don't mind being the point machine right now. 9 points, nice assist there from Dorsey underneath. There's a 3 wide open, and finishing it is Bush.
That's his 64 three-pointer on the season.
Braylon's got a good touch. I was watching him in warm-ups. He comes in shooting really well. Looked like he was on point in warm-ups tonight. Showed it there. Entry level, Tyler Johnson's shot won't go.
Tim, I'm about to have some good news for you.
I'm ready for it. I've been watching out of the corner of my eye, seeing that clock just tick away. Cards working on the defensive side of the ball. And they throw it into the stands. Bush kind of left his hand up like, hey, here I am, not there I am. So the Cardinals up facing a three-run deficit, 3-point deficit. With 16:15 to go here in the first half. Q for 3. He ties it. Nicely done from Adger. And I liked how he was being very patient with that offense and not, and you know, they're working it around. They're being more oriented as look for the best shot, and that's been awesome.
89, 70.
So 12-12. The score here with 15:45 to go in the opening half. Good move, trying to get to the basket. MJ slaps it away, but after a foul.
Tim, we have a final score from Brenham. The number 5 ranked Lady Cardinals, 89. The number 3 ranked Glenn College Lady Buccaneers, 73. A 16-point road win. The Lady Cardinals are now in position with a win over Coastal Bend on Saturday here in the game we'll have for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network to do no worse than share their 30th conference championship in 32 seasons.
Man, that's impressive. Go on the road like that, get a big double-digit. In fact, they took that lead early and never relinquished.
They were up 21 at halftime.
Three-pointer on the right wing is good. We're back to a 3-point deficit. So the threes are falling early for Navarro.
Well, that's no surprise, Tim.
Yeah, they come in shooting really well. And the trap, there's an easy opportunity underneath. Johnson with the assist. Guess who with his 11th point?
One has 11. I know that much.
What a start from Micah Clark. 11 in the first 5 minutes here. I'll let you do the math, Benny. But here's the steal. Measured the steps in, tried to get it to go. Johnson hustling for the loose ball.
Micah Clark.
13. 13 of the 16. And we just passed the 5-minute mark. Now I'm definitely making you do the math over a course of a game.
We will be at our first media timeout at the next stoppage of play.
Cards back with a 1-point advantage. Really just running some good mauling defense here. Close out on the 3 and a putback, not there. Clark with a rebound. Actually, Johnson will control it. Here comes Dorsey. Finding Q on the drive. Johnson swings it to Clark. Baseline drive, and he's fouled.
At the 14-10 mark, the Cardinals up 16-15.
You got to look at that and think, man, oh man, they got to find an answer to number 1 for the men in white. We'll step away, media timeout. More Cardinal basketball after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
We are back at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym at the first media timeout. Cardinals up 16-15 at the 14-10 mark, and number 1, Micah Clark, has 13 of the Cardinals' 16 points. I did not stutter when I said it. Micah Clark with 13 of the Cardinals' first 16 points. And back to Tim Howard for more play-by-play.
Well, I'm just going to keep talking about number 1 with his 13 points. What a great start for Micah, and just a great team effort, because the Cardinals are finding the open man, and Clark has been more than able. In fact, as you look up the scoreboard here, it's a 1-point lead for Trinity Valley. Trying to add to it here as they will take it off the baseline. So on the floor for the Cards, they continue with the starting 5. Q on the baseline. Dorsey, baseline, left side, reverse layup. It's good.
Beautiful reverse layup by Makai Dorsey.
Makai says, I could have shot that from 3, or I could just tightrope the baseline and do the reverse. I think I'll do that. Made it look easy.
Little flare with that one.
That was nice. Mark that for the highlight reel. Tenacious D, long 3 on the way. Braylon Bush with that. That's his
second of the contest,
3.
65th on the season.
No stranger to the 3 for sure. Drive to the basket. Q hangs, shoots, and rolls off the cylinder. Bush for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Cards want to run. And a whistle.
Braylon Bush is not shy, much like the Cardinals' MJ Leslie, when he comes to pulling the trigger on a three-pointer from any point on the floor.
Yeah, you're right. He's definitely not shy about shooting that ball. So here come the Cardinals with some substitutions into the contest. Sawyer checking in, Najee Jones, Devin Franklin, as well as you've still got Clark and Dorsey on the floor at 5 for the Cardinals.
In the first win against Navarro, Jones, who just put that shot up, had 20 points to lead the Cardinals.
Well, that was a good hustle rebound there. But back to your point there, that's a great effort the last time out. Nice drive. The putback by Franklin is good.
Devin Franklin with the tip.
Jay Sean Moore says, well, in Detroit, we sometimes tip it out of the basket, but they got him on that. That was more of a frustration, I think, for him than anything. He said, I'm not letting that go through. So knocks it out of the cylinder, but the goal 10 counts for the Cards.
What an entertaining game it's been thus far.
Yeah, and we were talking about in the arena tonight before the game started. A lot of folks had that phone out watching the Lady Cardinals, and they've been kind of juiced up on this, ready to go based off of that and what's happening here tonight. There's a 3 on the way. Won't go. Dorsey pulls it down. Cards want to run.
Navarro not shy about pulling the trigger on the tree.
Najee in the paint. Oh.
Back to you, Tim.
I'm going to let Coach Leslie speak for me on that one. He read my mind on it.
I think y'all have the same opinion of the call.
He read my mind on it. 12:08 to go. Talk a little bit about this start. Both teams up and down the floor. Good one going here. 20-18 in the first 8 minutes.
I sensed that it would be a track meeting. Thus far, it's turned into a track meeting. Now, the question is, can they continue at this pace for the entire game?
So we're looking to drive going in. Now back out. That's Butler. Shot on the way by Moore. Not there. Franklin pulls it down. Sawyer had 10 this past, well, it was this last Wednesday. The Cardinals were off on Saturday. Clark shot on the way, not there. Rebound is cleared by Navarro.
Mike has cooled down a little bit since that 13-point start he got in the first 5 minutes of the contest.
Cylinder probably looked like you're shooting into the ocean, when he's falling like he had him. Rebound, here comes Dorsey. Franklin trying to put the 3 through. Won't go. Sawyer, good effort, but could not control it. Bush on the baseline. Stolen away. Dorsey, they've got numbers out front. Zakir driving, shooting, and scoring off the glass.
Another nice job of teamwork by the Cardinals.
Sawyer gets his first bucket of the afternoon, or the evening rather. You're right, that was all. And we've seen that here in this first half, 2 or 3 occasions. Crisp, sharp passing, and playing really precise as a team. 10.5 to go. First half of play. Love pulls the trigger, not there. Rebound Clark. Here come the Cardinals. Dorsey up and at him. How about Micah Clark? He said, I've scored every other way. Let me flush one for you.
15 points for Micah Clark.
And even more so, Dorsey with the nice lob over the net in volleyball.
Micah had 13 in the win against Navarro. So he's already exceeded that total.
Boy, he's playing super well right now. We talked about the energy in the room. It just got even more so after that. Here it comes into your screen as you get a chance to look at it. Oh, man, he's up.
That's 2 of those tonight he's got.
When you ask him about his vertical, he won't tell you. I think he just touches the clouds. He doesn't actually have vertical. Man can jump.
This is one of the largest crowds we've had this season, Tim, as I look around.
You hear it, too. You hear a lot of those fans getting into it.
And you're right, you touched on it earlier. The crowd here was keeping up with the score of the Lady Cardinal game down in Brenham, and they have just fed off of that energy, and it's just spilled over into this contest.
Yeah, it almost feels like one of those double hitter nights.
It does, yeah.
And, you got to love technology. Got to love it. Shot on the way is not there. Rebound.
Until it doesn't work for you.
Yeah, then we all, what am I doing with this thing? Cisse with the board, and Cardinals trying to add to a 5-point lead. Franklin takes the step and the finish. 6'9" freshman out of Terrell. He had Braylon, who said, I think I'm going to step away on that.
Navarro desperately needs the media timeout, which will be at the next stoppage.
Sawyer.
And that will have it here.
And I think they're going to get Butler whistled up here. Butler kind of got his hands out to the side like, I was in a pretty good spot. We do have a media timeout coming this way, and the Cardinals will go to the bench with a 7-point lead.
Up on a 10-4 run right now.
We'll step away. More after this coming up on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich.
You asked for it, and it's back.
We got 3 chicken strips topped with Whataburger's own buffalo sauce, a little bit of buttermilk ranch, 2 slices of Monterey Jack cheese. The combination is just right.
It's crunchy, and then it's spicy, and then it's full. Your mouth is exploding with flavor.
It just all works together, and then you add the cheese in there.
It kind of wakes me up, honestly.
My goodness.
I could see myself getting this every time I come here.
The Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich. That's back.
Available by dine-in, drive-through, curbside, and delivery.
From Trinity Valley in Athens, Texas, the Cardinals jumping out to a 7-point lead here. Benny, you described it going into the break. They've got on a nice little run.
They're up 10-4, so 10-4 run since the last media timeout at the 14-10 mark, and Cardinals in control of things. Navarro needed that timeout desperately. They needed to reset their defensive efforts as they weren't guarding the Cardinals near as closely as they had been in the previous media timeout.
And as you look up on the score panels of the scoreboard, 15 points from Clark. I keep thinking, okay, they're going to clear that here in a minute and fix that. That's right. He's got 15. He's had a great start. Understatement of the year so far by Tim Howard. And there's so many of those. Didn't like that possession, though. They're going to be a little frustrated. They didn't get a good look. Here's a 3 on the other end. Rattles out. Devin Franklin feeds it out to Sawyer. Sawyer driving. Draws contact. Shoot.
Oh, my goodness.
And scores. That's his 4th point of the afternoon. Looking like he's a man on a mission. Just got a little extra. Shot is well short.
Navarro stone cold right now.
Got to keep taking advantage. Dorsey catches, shoots, and left it a little short.
Got to hit that one.
That's one they would like to have back. Shot on the way, rattles out. Cisse with the rebound.
Cardinals have won 16 of the last 19 times against Navarro.
Well, they have really had a, and you think about last year was one of those.
Navarro won twice last year.
Got 2 of those. Otherwise, you're looking at a really nice run.
It is still a nice
run. What am I talking about? But, I mean, that was just a tough one to swallow last year.
And you and I were here for one of the most amazing comebacks in Cardinal basketball history in 2016 when the Cardinals fell behind 21-0 and down 28-4. And wound up winning 78-77.
I felt like we might talk about that at some point in the broadcast. That still is amazing. They were down 21-0, come all the way back.
Joshua Stamps hit a last-second shot to win it for the Cardinals, 78-77.
Shot on the way, no good. Foul behind the play, and so a whistle coming here.
Navarro's been sitting on 19 for the longest time. Now they're going to get a chance now with 2 free throws from number 3, Darian Scott. Chance to get off the snide, but it's a big Cardinal lead now, up 11.
So Scott to shoot. Short into the iron for that one.
Navarro shooting 68% from the free throw line, almost 69% from the free throw line coming into the contest.
Bush and Butler are helping with that. Both of them 85 and 80% respectively. So they're relying on that. You know, you and I talk a lot about that 21-0 start. Can you imagine Josh Stamps might have a little, they may have a little talk about some of the players on that team, how they might have mentioned that from time to time. Back when I was a player, you know.
Oh, no, there's no doubt about it. That was one of the most amazing nights. That year, the Cardinals, if you recall, went on to be the #1 seed at the national tournament.
That was an incredible, incredible night. One that won't soon be forgotten. Cardinals up 10 now at the 8-minute mark. Sawyer stops, pops,
and what a nice job of Zakir Sawyer.
Zakir now with his 6th point of the contest, 32-20.
Cardinals need to keep defending.
Yeah, got to keep working defensively. Lost it, and it is maintained possession by the Bulldogs.
Navarro's not going to stay cold forever. You got to make sure you do your part to ensure that they do.
That's right. Take advantage of this opportunity at the 7:34 mark. Cardinals stolen away. Try to feed it down low.
Oh, nice job at Zakir Sawyer of saving the steal.
Sawyer to Cisse, finishing it. Nicely done.
You missed a chance for the say, can you see?
I'm telling you. How about that? He's like, what am I supposed to do on that? I got a 245-pound guy coming barreling down on me. So timeout on the floor. We'll look at this replay before we go to break. And how about it? The Cards up 14, cruising. We'll step away. More after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the Hush Puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
Bank action here at Trinity Valley Cardinal Gym. Leon Spencer Court. A lot of action on it here in the early going. It's a 14-point advantage for the Cardinals. And trying to add to it here with some more stellar defense. Oh, that's not the kind of stellar I was talking about.
That would not be in the dictionary definition of it. We want to correct the Lady Cardinals score. Evidently, the scoreboard on the webcast was behind, and the final score was 91-73, Lady Cardinals. But nonetheless, still a huge win. MJ puts up a 3.
Shot not there, though, and here comes another fast break opportunity. Dogs trying to stick it in there, can't get it to fall. Get an offensive board, though. Put back up and good.
Nice job, Deshaun Moore, of staying with it, Tim.
Yeah, he's a sophomore transfer. So back to the 10-point ball game. 3 on the way from Sawyer. That looked like it was trouble when it left, but Franklin said, I'll take that, and he had it taken away. So with a a foul on the floor here.
Tim, I got some women's finals to pass along from the league. Angelina beat Coastal Bend 70-49. Coastal Bend will be here on Saturday. TJC beat Panola 77-66 as my phone goes dead on me.
Didn't you say something about technology earlier until it messes up? Sorry, what else you got there, mister?
And the Lady Cardinals, of course, winning 91-73. We initially announced the score as 89-73. We like Montford since it's a real final score on that, and we appreciate that from Mike.
Thank you, good sir. Here's a kick out for three. Left wing, it's on the way, rattles off. The putback, no good. Tipped around, Q tipped it back. Cisse picks it up. MJ. Not what he wanted, so he set it up. That's just very smart. That's a good play. Almost got a 4-point play opportunity.
They will go to the free throw line to shoot three, however.
He said, I'm wearing number 4. Let me try a 4-point play.
Tim, we've kind of reached that point of the game where you and I start paying attention to the momentum of the going into the halftime locker room. And this is where the Cardinals cannot let Navarro make a run and take away all the good that the Cardinals did there in that first 10 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, because what is that old term? Easy come, easy go. And if you blink, I mean, it can go away in a hurry. So the first free throw is good.
Kilgore leads Paris on the men's game with 9:33 left in the first half, 17-15.
It's a good one going there. Of course, a lot of Cardinal fans watching that one.
Sure.
Keeping some eyes on that for the standings race.
MJ now with 2 points in the contest, both at the free throw line. Dorsey
coming on for Sawyer, but he had some good minutes there. 6 points in his time on the floor there.
A couple of rebounds and a couple of key saves from a steal, too.
A lot of energy from that young man. Good player. Last free throw, no good. Bounces off the mark. So 12-point lead. Cards in a little press action. Close out on the three. Got there a little too late as Bush puts it down.
That's his third three-pointer of the game. 66 on the season now.
Braylon Bush out of Silsbee, Texas. Only 5'8", but boy, he's dynamite shooting the ball. Q on the baseline. Lost it on the handles and off of the Cardinals. So 5:08 to go. It's a 9-point lead. That's one of those there where you look up and you think, it's exactly what Benny was talking about a few moments ago. You got to be kind of cognizant of where you're at in this half.
Absolutely.
So Franklin will come back at the next stoppage of play. He's had a nice start to the ball game for the Cardinals. Bush trying to work it around. Now goes entry-level pass. In the paint, kick-out pass, drive, a shot is contested. It rolls out, and finally out of bounds. It will be Cardinal basketball. So at the 4:40 mark, Cardinals will have a break in the action. We're going to take that timeout with them. It is a 9-point lead for Trinity Valley here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
Had a little radio silence there, Tim. I was trying to get the score posted of the women's game.
Hey, it's all good, man. A lot going on for the sports information officer here tonight.
Well, that's one score you don't mind posting right there.
That's a fun one. I saw you want to post that 3 or 4 times, I think. Yes. Congratulations to Coach Precious Ivy and her squad. I mean, just seriously going on the road and taking on the number 3 team in the nation and handling them like they did. That is a monumental task, and they did it with excellence.
Lady Cards finish up here against Coastal Bend on Saturday, while Glenn has to go on the road and play Trina Tillis, the horse squad, over at Wagstaff Gym at 2 p.m.
There's a lot on the line for Region 14. We'll look forward to having that game with you on Saturday. Back to men's action here MJ and Q working a little back and forth. Here's a three. He's shot that a few hundred times over the last couple of years. Gets that one to fall. Nice.
MJ now with 82 3-pointers.
Boy, MJ looking sharp with that little stagger move and then that drop back. Touch on that. 12-point contest with 4 minutes to go. Q took one. Whoa. Q took one. I was just about to say took one on the chops. Got an elbow and insult to injury, gets the foul. He's looking and he's talking to the officials like.
I think they actually called it on Devin Franklin.
Oh, they did. Okay. Yikes, that's a tough one. Well, that is tough either way you look at it. Franklin, I don't know if he's seeing stars or if he's just still frustrated with the call. Got his hands out as he ran down the floor. But 10-point game. Good on the Bulldogs hitting those free throws. You mentioned it. They come in shooting at near 70%.
No surprise.
Clark steps inside the line, shoots a little fadeaway. Franklin goes up, could not pull it down. Bush on the push. Baseline shot. It's good.
Just what we talked about, Tim.
Well, he's lightning bolt fast on that line, and there's going to be a moment to talk it over for the Cardinals.
This is a good timeout by Mark Leslie because he senses what you and I have talked about not needing to happen. That's the Navarro going on a run to finish the first half.
That's an 8-point ball game here, and you don't want to give up all that momentum that you work for. So, quick timeout here. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. What have you been impressed with by the Cardinals? How did they get to that advantage?
Well, obviously the start by Micah Clark scoring 15 has 15 and 39 points is huge. But I think we also got to attribute to the fact the Cardinals defense did a really good job. Of course, Navarro didn't help itself. Navarro went stone cold there for about a 6-minute stretch, and the Cardinals did what they needed to do and convert those into points on the other end.
Yeah, you're right. That is definitely, you got to take and make the most of those opportunities. So 3:33 to go here. We're back to action. The ball is being inbounded. Q was looking over at Dorsey, and he's like, they're counting on me. They're counting me down on that 5. And so he just kind of hollered at him and threw it in. Fortunately, no one was defending on him.
Offensive foul against Clayton Copeland, making his first appearance in the game. Clayton out of Malakoff, Texas, scored 11 points in the first win against Navarro.
Get a look at this before I I shouldn't have looked at that. The replay there is a...
Tim is not a big fan of the...
I don't want to say it, but man, hey, they got a tough job. I know they do. Got a tough job. 11-point game here, 3:18 to go. I've been impressed with number 4, Braylon Bush. He's had a good first half for the Bulldogs for sure.
Yeah, 3 3-pointers.
And everything's been kind of going through him. Franklin pulls it down.
That's Clayton Copeland.
Copeland pulling it down, number 24.
Give us Malakoff guys credit, man.
He got an offensive board. McCullen on the floor. Yeah, he's very active down there, the 6'4" sophomore out of Malakoff.
And he had 11, as I mentioned, in the first win against Navarro over Corsicana last month, or 2 months ago now, I guess.
3 on the inbound, short. Clayton almost got a little poke still there. Took a stab at it, almost knocked it away. 2:40 to go, first half of play here. Cardinals in the driver's seat, trying to close it out. Bush. That is off of Cuvian. So the Bulldogs keep possession. Too easy down low right there.
Right over 3.
Can't get it to fall. Putback is not there, but give them enough opportunities. And Jashawn says, I'm going to finish. Delay a game called on Navarro, so they get a warning at the 2:18 mark. Kind of tossed it away so the Cards couldn't get into a quick transition on the made basket.
If you're Navarro, you want to make sure you stay within single digits going into the second half, I would think. Not that you couldn't overcome a double deficit, but it's just something about the mental part of it.
Tend to agree with you on that. It's Clark going to draw the foul. Couldn't get it to fall, but he will go to the free throw line.
Michael with only 2 points since that fast 13-point start that he got off to.
And that was one of the better starts I remember in a while. He was, and a couple of highlight dunks there that really accentuated that great start. Whew. Not getting that one to fall.
That was U-G-L-Y. I couldn't spell it, Tim. You have trouble with math, I have trouble with spelling.
I wasn't going to bring that up. But
well,
since you did,
jump on it, man.
Goes 1 of 2 at the stripe, so up to a 10-point lead. 2:05 to go. Clark's trying to close it out here. First half. Working around the perimeter and perfectly timed. Q on the drive. Grabs the steal, goes up, kisses it off the backboard. It's good.
One of the nicest plays I've seen Q make this year.
That was well timed and well executed. So up to a 12-point game.
Good timeout by Mark Leslie.
Exactly. Here's another fast break opportunity. 2-on-1. Sawyer with the right. Sawyer with the finish.
Outstanding timeout by Mark Leslie.
If they get a third one, it'll be an unbelievable timeout from Mark Leslie. But you're exactly right. What a timeout. They're working off of that right now. Here's a 3 to answer, and it's good for Trayvon Love.
Love with his second three-pointer of the contest, 44 on the season.
Still an 11-point game here, so you want to build off that, keep that momentum, get a good look at the basket here. Micah Clark going all the way up and gets that one to fall.
18 points in the first half.
Attack the basket, big fella. He has been dominant.
That's his game. He loves to attack.
Oh, man. Doing that hard work around the rim. Good stuff. 44 seconds left. Bush for 3. Not there. The putback, not there. But a third opportunity after 2 offensive rebounds. Drive up. He saw that big man coming. There goes that man. Drive, shoots, and gets it to fall. That's a nice move there by Deshaun Ward.
Cardinals should play for final shot here, Tim.
Yeah, you got time for a good look. Micah's going to probably call his own number. Got 18 here in the first half. Let's see what they do. He drives, draws contact, shoots, and doesn't get it to fall. Going to the free throw line, though.
Nice job of Micah recognizing the fact that he had a mismatch there and went to the goal and forced Navarro to foul.
Thought for a second he was going to get another 3-point play opportunity because it was dangerously close to falling in. So Clark gets the first one to go.
So, Micah, how did you spend your Wednesday night? Oh, I lit Navarro up for 20 points in the first half.
Man, that is a great start for him tonight. And you mentioned he's really cooled off. He had 15 in the first.
We had 13 in the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I mean,
that's a pretty crazy number. Goes 2 for 2. He's got 20 in the first half. 4 seconds, make them work. Bush flying by, kick out for 3 at the buzzer, not there, and it's 51-38. Trinity Valley leading at intermission. Your thoughts before we go to break here, Benny?
Well, it's all Cardinals, but like Ian Number says, that 6-minute period when Navarro couldn't buy a bucket, thanks to some defense by the Cardinals. And Micah Clark with 20 points in the first half, it speaks for itself.
Yes, it's looking good in the first half for the Cardinals. We'll take a timeout. We come back. More of the second half on the way right here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work. The physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it is it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry. Is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Introducing the Double Dip from Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Tender Texas brisket topped with caramelized onions and cheddar cheese, served with our pitmaster au jus. Plus, try our new double berry cobbler. For a limited time, so dine in at our place or have it delivered to yours. Legit Texas barbecue.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
spicy crispy chicken sandwich comes in a foil bag, not just to keep all that crispy, juicy tenderness warm, but to let you see the look on your face when that spicy pepper sauce hits. Mickey D's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4 cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday.
For more than 75 years, Dickey's Barbecue Pit has perfected Texas brisket. Hand-rubbed and smoked low and slow for 14 hours every day. This is the way real brisket gets done. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, legit Texas barbecue.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And we are back at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. We are nearing the end of halftime, although we're having scoreboard issues, folks. Just want to mention that to you. It's had to be reset twice now at halftime, so I hope that's not a sign of things to come here in the second half. But right now it looks pretty good for the Cardinals as they're up 51-38 over the Navarro College Bulldogs. With a win, the Cardinals would clinch a bye in the first round of the regional tournament next week over at TJC. And at halftime, thanks to our buddy Mike Monty for passing the score along, Paris leads Kilgore 29-26. So the Cardinals are playing with money in the bank, Tim, because the Paris win there would also secure the bye for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that, you know, even the fact that we're even talking about this still, just, it knocks me off my chair here as we, you know, the fact was that the Cardinals had that ineligible player due to a clerical error, and so they, you know, spotted in conference play four games.
They were 0-4 to start conference play.
And have fought all the way back, and now they find themselves here still about to get a bye in the first round. That is impressive.
You see a shot of Dr. Jerry King there, our president of Trinity Valley. He's been here for 46 years, president since 2016. This is next to last home game as the president of the college. He's retiring on May 31st.
Yeah, he recently was honored at the regional, not the regional.
The athletic directors meeting.
Yeah, athletic directors meeting, as our athletic director just walked by. And you would have thought that would jog my memory.
Pushing the media table right on top of us here. I don't know what was up with that.
I think they were saying we were getting a little too into the ballgame, maybe. I don't know. But this first half has been, you know, Navarro came out with a real strong push to start things, but Trinity Valley kind of withstood the battle. And you said early on, Benny, I remember you saying, can they keep that up? Can they keep that pace? And they have not been able to do that through at least the first half of it.
Let's compare this game versus the game over in Corsicana. It was 36-35 Navarro at halftime of that one. And here the Cardinals have got 51 on the board and 38 for Navarro. So Navarro scored about the same at the same pace. So the Cardinals have exceeded what they did over at Corsicana.
Yeah.
Now, it begs the question, can they continue?
Can they keep that up? And a lot of it has to do with the number one on the Cardinals. You look up, he's got 20 points in the first half and played solid. But
he really did.
Navarro's got to find an answer for him. They did a good job taking him away, but he kind of started heating up there in the second half, the second part of the half.
He did. I want to point out the unsung hero in the first half, which is an unusual position for him. Quavian Adger only had 5 points in the first half, but I thought Q played one of his most solid first halves we've seen in recent weeks. He was a team player in the first half. He did a lot of things away from the ball.
Yeah, he was really tenacious on the defensive side of things. A couple of times he passed up some shots that, you know, he might have taken earlier in the year, but he saw an open teammate and got the assist for them to have a much cleaner look at the basket.
Here's the
very
thing.
Mature.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing about Navarro. They're going to come out and fire away from three-point range because that's what Navarro does. And if those things start falling, it can change the complexion of this game real quickly.
Yeah, you gotta keep them kind of out of what they do well. And you mentioned Braylon Bush. He has been the highlight as he's coming by our table now. He has really been tough to defend.
He's got 3 3-pointers in the first half and 66 on the season.
So if you're looking at players to stop, you got to watch him. You've also got to watch Love. I believe Love had 14?
Two 3-pointers.
Yeah, and he's had a strong first half. So
I think he had 11 points in the first half, 11 or 13.
So, needless to say, the Cardinals want to keep that defensive intensity, almost that smothering defense, because that will change the impact of a shot more often than not.
Here's what you do, and it's a lot of what Kurt Buttke always told his teams to do. Win the next 5 minutes. If you're the Cardinals, you break this game down into 4 5-minute increments.
Yeah.
Win each one of those or win 3 of those 4, and I think you're in good shape.
You're going to be in real good shape, especially as you got that 13-point lead to start the second half. So we're getting down to the final moments here before we get to action. If
you're the Cardinals, you want to get off to a nice start here, and you probably won't get off to as quick a start as you did to start the game. But if you take it, if you could get it, but you want to get off to a good start. And like I said, don't allow Navarro to make a run at you, and you would be okay.
Oh yeah, you definitely would. And you know what I've enjoyed just kind of picking up on is watching these guys interact on and off the court here. This team, I think, we talked about how impressed we've been with what they've been able to accomplish because they had their backs to the wall. I think that's emboldened them to really come together as a team and help, them to kind of have that us against the world mentality, and they've grown closer as a result.
Well, we definitely have seen that more since the semester break when they had to forfeit the games. There's no question about that. When they won 3 out of their first 4 out of the gate, just right out of the blue. And none of us were expecting that, quite honestly, or I wasn't anyway.
It would have been real easy for them to kind of mail this one in, if you will. Hey, it's one of those weird kind of things, but they did not, and now here they are about to have a chance to earn a first-round bye at the regional tournament.
Navarro with the basketball, Tim Howard with the call.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. Navarro to inbound. Cardinals with a 13-point lead, 51-38 as we start the second half of play. So it'll be Bush trying to work his magic, leading this Bulldog offense. Tipped away. Clark says, I can play defense too.
He did a nice job there of anticipating the pass.
Got the steal, and Cardinals trying to build the early momentum here in the second half. Good patience. Clark gets a screen. Now it gets the payback. Foul on the floor, I believe. So Jay-Sean Moore picking up the foul.
Nice job of the pick and roll by Q that time. He didn't get to finish it because of the foul, but he was headed that way.
Officials coming in to talk to a couple of the players there, making sure that they are just talking, because sometimes talking leads to other things. Ball picked up. Clark, he gets hit and can't get the ball to fall.
Thought Micah had taken steps there, but the foul was called instead.
So back-to-back fouls. I believe that's on Jay-Sean Moore this time. Two shots coming here for Micah Clark,
who had 20 in the first half. Yes, I said 20.
Starting off like he did in the half there. Up 20 seconds, well, about 4 seconds left. He went to the free throw line. Hit 2 there to close out the half. Put him at the 20 mark. Trying to put the second one through here. And doesn't.
He's missed a couple of free throws thus far in the game.
So that keeps it at a 14-point ball game. Entry level. Good drive to the basket. Doesn't get it to fall, though. Boy, MJ took
bodies falling everywhere.
Foul will go against MJ Leslie. Leslie is saying, well, MJ was actually readjusting his jaw at the end of that play.
Mark Leslie, his dad, just said, what was he supposed to do?
Yeah, I thought I heard that. I didn't.
Yeah, he just shook his head. Okay.
That was a tough one to take if you're if you're MJ Leslie, because took that one right in the jaw. Free throw on the way. It's good. It's a 52-39 ball game. 19:05 here in the second half.
Cardinals still in command, but he can go away real quickly with Navarro's ability to hit the three-point shot.
It's 2 for 2, and you talked about it. They're really good as a team shooting at the stripe.
They had 7 in the loss against the Cardinals over in Corsicana.
Tyler to Clark. MJ for 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Out of bounds off the Cardinals, and Navarro wanting to run, hustling down there to get that ball.
And if you're Navarro, you can get within 10 right here, or even 9 for that matter.
Big possession for the Bulldogs.
Find the shooters. There's one of them.
Yeah. There's another one right there.
Yeah.
Bush with the drive, kicks it out. Baseline jumper is good.
Oh, nicely done. Nicely done.
Zane Nelson, the sophomore transfer from Birmingham, Alabama.
Averages 10.2 points a game.
That guy finding MJ. Good awareness on the court. Q driving. Boy, he got trapped under the backboard, left his feet. Fast break opportunity. It's blocked by Clark. The putback is good, though, by Moore.
Nice job of Moore by following the play.
8-point ball game here. Cardinals
Just like that, Tim.
Facing that D. Looking to get points off of it. Johnson drives, can't get the shot to fall. This is working well for Navarro right now.
Exactly what Navarro needed.
Down deep in the paint. Pass off the 3, right corner. It's short. Bush can't control it. Picked up by Clark.
There's been a momentum changer there.
Wow, that was a near dagger there.
Just settle down if you're the Cardinals. Get a good look. Don't force the shot clock down too far.
There's a reach coming here. Trayvon Love gets called for that.
From Navarro's side of the scoreboard, other than the total score, is not working thus far in the second half.
But I feel like I'm back in Arlington watching the dot race over there between the yellow and the green.
It looks like. Hadn't thought of that in years.
I just dated myself again. 8-point ball game. 52-44. Cardinals need a good look here. Step back shot. Won't go. Johnson fought for it, but not there. Good rebound underneath.
Navarro on the run.
Scott, get it started. Nelson down to Scott. Shot over the top. Won't go. Cards want to push. And Dorsey will actually go back and retrieve it.
Cardinals definitely need to come away with points here.
Foul going to be called on Zane Nelson.
Fourth team foul already against Navarro here in this second half.
Yeah, they're picking up quite a few here in the early goings of this second half.
Just one for the Cardinals.
Drive all the way. Dorsey kind of got it trapped on his hip there, so he'll bounce it back out. Franklin will soon check in for the Cardinals. A reach underneath on Trayvon Love. Love takes a few steps away from the basket. I don't know that they're...
That's not a good foul there.
It's a reach that they caught him on underneath.
They kind of bailed the Cardinals out because Nakai was trapped along the baseline.
So Love will sit and Butler into the ball game for the Bulldogs. Clark on the entry pass in the corner. Oh, lost it underneath. Here comes Bush. Boy, he's fun to watch. Nice dish underneath. Franklin with a block for the Cardinals.
Big time block by Devin.
Gets it out to Dorsey, and Clark shoots and scores. Well done again from Micah Clark, but Dorsey with the assist.
There's the answer the Cardinals needed.
So inside 16 minutes to go. 10-point ball game.
Wide open look. You can't leave him wide open. He's hit 2 now here in the second half just like that.
I think Zane's like, yeah, let me just shoot that wide open. I'm not arguing or complaining. He did a great job with the touch shot there. Clark from three-point land. Not there. Rebound underneath and a foul going against Butler as Clark with one of those frustration fouls trying to go and make a play. And in the
he
hit the interim.
Put up the shot, tried to follow it, and couldn't get the rebound, and he reached in and got the foul.
So at the 15:34 mark, it's an 8-point game. Sawyer comes on for Edgar.
Navarro's not been able to get within 8, inside of 8-point deficit, but you feel like at any point now they're going to go over there and get that done.
Yeah, they keep getting good opportunities here. Chance to cut it to 5 with a 3. Moore to Butler, and now working it around the perimeter. Bush trying to go baseline. Tipped away for a second. I thought that would be Dorsey taking it. Shot won't go.
Navarro's too good at three-point shots, so sooner or later one of those is going to fall. There's just no question about it.
Got to have a better closeout than that. Well, they're getting the offensive boards. That has got to stop. Here's a 3 on the way, and it's good. Count that for Nelson.
You just knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time on that. Left uncontested.
We'll be at the media timeout at the next stoppage.
So it's a 5-point game here, under 15 to go. Najee Jones will be checking in for the Cardinals at the next stop. Jump stop. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Rolls out. Bulldogs. Bush. Not there. MJ pulls it down. Here come the Cardinals. Got to slow it down. I like that move there. Let's get in the offense, get some motion going, and get a good look at the basket.
Good look is the key here.
Yeah. Still plenty of time. They give him baseline. He drives and drops it in. Nicely done from Sawyer. So Cardinals will go to the timeout with a 7-point lead. We'll step away. We've got more after this coming up on the Cardinals Sports Network.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Welcome back. Cardinal Sports Network. A good one going this evening here at Cardinal Gym. Denny Navarro's come out playing well here in the second half.
Yeah, Navarro's on an 11-5 run since we tipped off the second half. No, we didn't actually tip off the second half. The second half began.
I was going to say, a little wrinkle here as we...
My buddy Mike Mofford would have called me on that one, I promise you.
And so at the break, the Cardinals are able to extend it back up to 7. Navarro got it down to 5 at one point.
Well, what you have to worry about if you're the Cardinals, Navarro's been within 5, and they're really not shooting. They had a high percentage from three-point range, and that's going to improve, obviously, here at some point in this game.
Statistically speaking, you know it has to. They're much better than they're shooting.
Well, on the season, they're hitting 35.3 from three-point range.
So they're due, and we'll see what the Cardinals do to answer that. Here's a drive. Clark with a block, but got him down low.
Yeah.
Good move there.
Good call.
By Moore to drive to the basket.
Navarro's been far more aggressive here, I feel like, Tim, in this second half than we saw in the first half at attacking the goal.
Yeah, they've come out with a real kind of a more push and more attack, as you mentioned, more on the basket and missing a big free throw there. So Clark will take a seat. Cisse checking into the ballgame.
Had a couple of good quality minutes there in that first half.
Yes, indeed. So Jones came in as well at the media timeout. We mentioned that. And so he and Cisse on the floor along with Franklin, Sawyer, and Dorsey for the Cardinals. Skip pass. 7 on the clock. 5. They backdoor it over in the corner. Jones from the baseline. No time. And that's a defensive stop there by the Bulldogs.
Great job of the Bulldogs defending the Cardinals on that possession.
Just thought they had time for one more pass. Now we got a media timeout at the 15, inside the 15-minute mark. So 13:22 to go. It is a 7-point game, and we'll take a timeout with them here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh-cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
And we are back at Leon Spencer Corday Cardinal Gym. We have 13:22 left in this one, and the Cardinals are up 56-49, having led 51-38 at the half. And other scores in Region 14 Conference men's action, thanks to Mike Montford. At halftime, Lee and Victoria are tied up at 42 in one game. That had to be considered a surprise. So with 9:08 left, Glenn leads Angelina 30-26. And by the way, congratulations to longtime Glenn men's coach Scott Schumacher, who this week was elected to the NJCAA Men's Basketball Hall of Fame.
Congratulations to him. That's a well-deserved honor for him. 7-point ball game as we're back to action here inside Cardinal Gym. Cardinals at home tonight. Good crowd on hand. 7-point lead as we approach the 13-minute mark. Jump stop, shot over the top. Not there. Cisse pulls it down. Leading scorer on the floor right now would be Sawyer. And then you've got Franklin with 6. So Sawyer's got 10. Franklin with 6. See what they elect to do. A lot of opportunity, though, as kind of quiet night for Dorsey. We know he can light it up in a hurry. Spin move, shot, score! Go, Sawyer! Yes, sir. Man, he's so much fun to watch. And then I love just how he integrates with the crowd. As you see him coming into the drive there, gets the finish.
6'5" sophomore out of Dallas, Texas.
Nice camera work there, pulling that one down as he gets smacked in the act and goes up and finishes. Now trying to get a three-point play at the stripe.
Oh, my goodness.
That one rolls out.
Now.
I want to say that was 95% down, but I'd be wrong. It was probably more like 99, 98%. Ball was loose for a second there. Butler was fortunate that his teammate Moore was able to pull that up. Knocked away, picked up. Franklin, Cisse, 2-on-1. Dorsey.
Wisely pulls it out.
Yeah, it didn't look like it had developed. So now he'll go down low block, shoots over the top, score. That guy Dorsey gets the basket. He's got 4 on the night.
Nice answer by the Cardinals.
Yeah, you love to see that. And now push that lead back up to 11. Keep your foot on the accelerator. Not there. Good defense again from Cisse. Dorsey between the legs, goes around him. Finger roll to finish. And the Cardinals are up big, 62-49.
Up 13. They were up 13 at that half. They were answered Navarro.
There's a comebacker from Zane Butler. Smooth as silk, drops that through.
His first three-pointer of the contest is 43rd on the season.
That was a big one from Butler. He saw it and took advantage, stepped into it. Block on the shot.
Where did Cisse come from?
He just did big. I think there's a phone booth over there and Superman came flying out somewhere. That was impressive.
He is fun to watch. He is 115% at all times.
Yeah, he gives you everything he's got. No doubt about that. So Dorsey to inbound. Najee. And Zakai. Nice dribble, good footwork, and good finish.
There's that one-handed flip shot that's really nice.
I like his just his whole game. He's just and feeds off the crowd. The crowd feeds off him. It's a nice combination. They throw that one away.
Yes, they do.
Cards are going to have a turnover off that, and timeout taken by Coach McMillan with a 10 at 10:51. It's a 12-point game. The Cardinals trying to pull away. Let's go take a quick timeout. We'll come back with more after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team.
Good girl.
Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
Cardinals up 12 here at Cardinal Gymnasium. Benny's got some updates.
And with 14:58 left in the second half up in Paris, Paris leads Kilgore 43-36. So everything's coming up to Cardinals numbers tonight.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Thus far.
Yeah, it's been one of those ball games or one of those kind of nights where, we've seen it where it's been the other way around.
Yeah.
Everything's gone the wrong way, but it's been a fun night to be a Cardinal thus far.
If you're the Cardinals, you just want to take care of your business. That's all you can control is what you do.
That's well put. And Cardinals they had a little water spot or something over there as they're still trying to get that.
I thought you said a water fight.
Maybe that's where the water spot came from, the water fight. But Cardinals going to get a couple of towels out there on that right in front of the Cardinal bench. With 10:51. Take a look at this replay, though. That footwork that we're talking about there with Sawyer, it's impressive, man. He gets the ball and just kind of has you on a swivel trying to defend him.
He does, and then he just flips that ball with one-handed so softly into the net.
Great hands. So back to action. It's a 12-point game. Cardinals trying to build on that. Step back three on the way. Won't go. Cisse with a putback. Yes, sir.
He's always there. He is always there.
He is. He gets it done again. So nice work there from
Cardinals with their biggest lead.
Well, they're playing well here in the second half. Bush on the drive. Hangs, shoots, and scores. What a shot. That
what
was
hang
beautiful.
time he had there.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but Braylon Bush, some kind of fun to watch.
He is.
Approaching 10 minutes left here in this one. Oh, Sawyer putting on a little show with some handles. Three on the way from Najee. Not there. Cisse, like you said. Cisse. Oh, my goodness. There he is. And he knows how to finish. Loving it here as there's a timeout inside 10 minutes to go. So Cardinals will talk about it, as will the Bulldogs. We've got the final 10 minutes coming up after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine & Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
And we are back at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. And speaking of whom, there's Leon Spencer across the way. Coach Spencer with us tonight, as always, on that front row seat across the way, right above beyond his name on the floor. Good to see Coach Spencer here, looking good.
It's always great to see him there. And, I'm looking at him right now. He's got the arms across the hand on the chin. I wonder if he's thinking, okay, if you're here, you're going to this, and if you're that, he's still coaching, right? I mean,
no doubt.
It's still in your brain. It's great. Great shot there. Love seeing him and his energy every week.
And Coach Spencer loved beating Navarro, and he and Louis Orr, the legendary Navarro coach, had some great matchups in this gym and over at the old Bulldog gym in Corsicana.
Didn't they, though? My goodness. Some classics. It's a 15-point ball game now. 9:45 left in this contest. Cardinals trying to pull away. A long way to go, but boy, if they go strong over the next 5 minutes, it really gets tough. That would have helped a lot with a three-point play, but the ball bounces off. So Scott will shoot 2.
It's going to go against Devin Franklin. No, I'm sorry, it's going to go against Najee Jones. That's his 3rd personal foul.
So Najee picking that one up.
Cardinals with 4 team fouls, Navarro with 7. Boy, Navarro's not shooting free throws at their 68.8 clip that they came in shooting them.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it again. You mentioned it twice in the pregame. I mentioned it 7 times in the pregame. We figure between that, we could probably maybe get a little bit of announcer jinx. You're right, though. They've had trouble tonight, and that's not. They are just been so consistent in the line as he goes 1 of 2. Good pass, driving, good defense down low.
It was good defense. They had a double team along the baseline.
Good close out there, and off of one of the Bulldogs here on that baseline. So Cardinals keep possession.
Well, there was quite a bit of contact also.
Yeah. They're going to set up Cisse for 3. He'll
turned it down wisely, though.
Yeah, smart. No hurry here. You still got plenty of time on the shot clock. 10 seconds. Now Dorsey will start the drive.
You don't want to get to where you're having to force things up, though. Oh, my goodness.
That almost went.
What a foul that's going to go against Darian Scott.
Man, that is one that's probably got Coach McMillan. Yeah, he's off his bench over here. I want to contend with you. Can I talk to you about that?
That's going to send 3 to the line to shoot 3.
Tell you what, Cardinals have had a couple of three-point opportunities, and he just got a tech.
Yeah, Grant is going to push the official too far. Then he picked up the tee. I don't know what he said.
He had the international phrase that draws you the tee, and every coach probably pretty much knows that phrase, and so he's still chirping a little bit over there.
Yeah, but Grant knows he can't pick up another one to get ejected because then he's got to sit out 2 games, and the next up is the regional tournament. You missed the entire regional tournament.
Yeah, he made it count. So the Tech, now he has 3 free throws. He could have had 4 free throws. So in Grant's mind, Coach McMillan has to feel like, hey, I got away with that one. I got my words in.
But you're going to get 4 free throws here, 5 free throws. You got to hit them.
Got to take advantage. He missed them both.
Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious alive.
Missed them both. Now 3 free throws are coming.
Yeah.
Boy, that works out well.
The thing is, you sent him to the free throw line to shoot the technical foul free throws.
Yep.
What a chance this was or still is, but for the Cardinals to really put the separation with 5 free throws.
Yeah, Dorsey had to feel like he was at free throw practice there.
Then you get possession.
Yeah, huge. Gets 1. He's frustrated with himself.
For his safety, he needs to hit
I'd go ahead and hit all 3
Mark
of
Leslie
these.
is not happy.
Might want to go ahead and knock all 3 of these down. Gets that one to fall.
8 points now in the contest. MJ's about to check into the game.
Yeah, he's coming for the shooter here, so MJ will come back on the floor here. By the way, Dorsey's had kind of a quiet night. Got 8 points, still about to get into double digits, but a lot of his has been on the. Oh, he missed that last one.
Only hit 2 of the 5 free throws that he shot.
But he has been instrumental with his passing and defense and steals. A good drive to the basket. Left it short, though. Out of bounds off the Cardinals.
So MJ Leslie checks back into the game. He's had a quiet night tonight too, Tim. He's just got 5 points on 2 free throws and the 3-pointer.
Yeah, it's a good point. So he will come on, as does Copeland.
Copeland has 3 points.
Copeland on for Cisse and MJ for Dorsey.
They turned the shooters loose. Got away with it.
Wow. Yeah, you heard Coach Leslie. He was saying that was a moving screen. Great anticipation, that steal and a layup. I tell you what, Cardinals have not helped themselves in putting this thing away here.
Well, you can't hit but 2 of 5 free throws, and then you hit the follow-up possession.
Yeah. Nazi, finger roll, finish, and 1. Jones is going to the stripe play. Got a good first step.
Well, Navarro just went to sleep defensively there.
He saw it was there, and he exploded around the defender.
16-point Cardinal lead, 8:27 left. Micah Clark will check back in.
Clark will come on here, and a chance to make it a three-point play. He does. 74-57. Clark coming on for Franklin. So it's Jones, Leslie, Copeland, Sawyer, and Clark all on the floor in white for the Cardinals.
Could be the Cardinals are 8 minutes and 21 seconds away from a first-round bye at the regional tournament next week in Tyler.
Baseline jumper. Butler says, let me try and pull back within here.
But not so fast.
Still 15 as we approach 8 minutes. Clark to Copeland.
Woo! Might have taken steps there.
Hangs, shoots, can't get it to fall. The putback is short from Copeland.
Navarro on the run.
Oh, man, that's tough to stop. Over the top, but not any good.
Oh, my.
The coaching staff working around on both sides. Both sides wanted that ball should have been called dead. On this end, they're saying that should have been offensive goaltending. Oh, my goodness.
13-point game.
13-point game all the way here. Still a long way to go, and that we'll see if that lifts the spirits of this Bulldog team. Copeland up and good.
Oh my. What a great job of Najee Jones of anticipating Clayton Copeland's moves.
Yeah, just almost like a quarterback leading him down in the into the end zone. Pass off underneath and a foul.
Going to get a push on Clayton Copeland, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, they get Clayton underneath. So that'll be
just the 5th team foul against the Cardinals.
So Cardinals have done a great job staying out of foul trouble here in the second half.
Well, they have.
In the game overall.
And the Cardinals are shooting in the double bonus. Navarro with 10 fouls here in the second half already, 5 for the Cardinals.
7 minutes left in the second half. Ball game. Still a good one here, and a three-point play opportunity coming. Wow.
Yeah.
You don't want them having any kind of penetration like that.
Yeah, they're giving way too much.
So the basket and one opportunity, and that even more so, the 4th foul on Jones. He missed a free throw, almost got the putback by Butler.
That's 5 free throws I know that Navarro has missed.
Those look really big right now. You hit your free throw, especially as good a free throw shooting team you are, and now he's still MJ going to get called for a foul.
Yeah, that's a frustration. He threw the ball away and then got a silly foul in the backcourt.
So
this was a long way from being decided.
Yeah, it's a long way still to go here. What was that?
I'm not sure. I had an injury. Najee Jones was injured. They were given an injury timeout.
It's almost like you felt like it wasn't a legitimate free throw. Like you kind of.
Oh, it didn't count.
Okay.
Another free throw missed by the Bulldogs.
Wow, uncharacteristic. Here they go. Dorsey, Sawyer goes up, flush and finish. Thank you very much.
Sawyer now with 16 in the game.
Coming out with a nice touch down low. Dorsey again with a great threading of the needle to find Sawyer. Knocked away. Here's a drive from Bush. Off the knee, out of bounds, and the Cardinals will have possession. Wow. Shashawn's face says it all. He's like, I can't believe that just got away from me.
It did.
Cardinals break the press. 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Cardinals up by 15 at the 6-minute mark. Dorsey. Shot not there.
That was a good look.
Yeah, didn't get the finish. Here's the shot on the other end. It won't go, but the offensive rebound is good, and then knocked out of bounds.
Clayton Copeland with the block.
Yeah, great job by Copeland. He's playing well tonight.
At 11, the first meeting against Navarro.
making his presence known. Here's a shot uncontested.
Wide open look. Timeout, Grant McMillan from Navarro.
So the Cardinals are up now 13 with 5:38 to go. We'll take a timeout. We come back with more after this. Trying to close it out in Athens on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Back at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. The Cardinals led by 13 at halftime, 51-38. And with 5:38 left, they lead by 13, 78-65, Tim.
You're showing off those math skills, man. You did that without a calculator.
Well, I got a lot of notes in front of me.
Just saw the replay there a couple of moments ago of Sawyer getting that finish. That was a big basket. It seemed like when the Cardinals have needed needed a little lift from that crowd. They've had several of those tonight. There's another opportunity here. MJ from the corner, not there. Clark over the top for the rebound, then had it stolen away. Good grief, there he goes again. Bush, pass off to Butler. Gets it to fall. That was a big swinging pendulum of emotion there. That could have been horribly for the Bulldogs, but they in turn get another basket.
Good blocking call there.
Yeah, they're going to get a three-point opportunity here. Got the basket. So it's an 11-point ball game. Chance to make it 12.
25 points now for Micah Clark.
Excuse me, Benny, it's actually 13. Chance to make it 14. The basket wasn't up there yet, so my apologies.
Accepted.
Yeah, and you get used to those. Plenty of opportunities for them. So you were keeping us up to date earlier. We've been getting some great score updates from Mike tonight.
Yes, with my phone. With 9:29 left in the game, Paris leads Kilgore 52-46 in the game that's being played in Paris tonight. So
wow,
either a Cardinal win or a Cardinal loss and a Kilgore loss, and the result is still the same. The Cardinals will get a first-round bye at the regional tournament next week.
That'd be huge, especially as we've talked about the way this Region 14 started for the Cardinals. Clark gets that one to go.
26 for the 6'7" freshman out of Dallas, Texas.
Nicely done. 5 minutes left in this. It's a 14-point lead for Trinity Valley. Wide open to the glass in scoring.
Nice job of not fouling by Micah Clark.
Yeah, he broke down in coverage and then he just had to kind of let it go as a steal on the other end. A three from the corner is
partially blocked.
I think MJ did get part of that.
Devin Franklin got all of that.
Devin was pleading his case that I was straight up and down, but he...
But you can't go straight. You can't go straight up and down on top of somebody.
That's a good way of putting it there. So with 4:37 to go, back to the stripe. Missed that one.
Goodness gracious, Navarro struggled at the free throw line tonight.
Moore out of Manhattan, New York, 6'6" wing. So with a timeout now coming, it's a media timeout inside 5 minutes to go. It's a 81-69 here, 12-point ball game. One more free throw when we come back after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Well, what a night this could prove to be for Cardinal basketball and Lady Cardinal basketball. The Lady Cardinals going on the road this afternoon or early this evening and beating Glenn, the third-ranked team in the nation, 91-73, to put themselves in the position to do no worse than share of the conference title for a 30th time in 32 years. Yes, I said 30 out of 32 years, which is quite impressive. Now the Cardinals are on the verge of getting a first-round bye in what seemed improbable several weeks ago, and now may be likely here with 4:37 left in this one.
Man, that's a mouthful. A lot of happenings in Cardinal country tonight. 4:37 left here, and one free throw still to come.
Yeah, this was not over.
It's one of two, so the Cardinals will face a full-court press here. Being patient, getting it over. Copeland holds and finds Najee.
First time the Bulldogs have pressed tonight, as I recall.
Butler trying to force the hand here of Najee. 12 on the clock. Now they'll drive to the basket. Behind the back, goes up, pass off underneath. Cisse not quite looking for it. He was looking up for the shot, I think.
He did a great job of crashing down the baseline, but he wasn't looking for the pass.
Yeah, just got him caught underneath. Here's a quick drive. Bush shot won't go. Rebound taken by the Cardinals. Franklin will control it. And now Najee up the floor. Inside 4 minutes to go here.
Yeah, Cardinals can't put it in the deep for each attempt. They can't do what they did the other night, and when they tried to milk the clock too much and then had to force up shots.
Yeah, it's exactly right. You want to get a good quality look. Coach Leslie reminding his team of that. 10 on the clock. Now they go. Copeland driving, hanging, shooting, scoring. Great drive from Clayton Copeland with the bucket.
7 points for Clayton.
Good D underneath, too. They're going to, get bailed out with a foul.
Man, I thought Cisse had done a nice job of stripping the ball.
Yeah, I did, too. I thought he had poked it away, but
that's going to be foul on Ozzie Jones. I think that's his fifth.
A good look at it as Copeland goes in, finishing there. But that'll be the fifth, as you mentioned. He'll have to check out for the night.
Ozzie finishes the game with 3 points, and he had 20 against Navarro in the first meeting.
I was going to say, Coach McMillan, and I think his team, more or less his team, definitely said, hey, we're going to have an answer for Najee tonight. We're not going to let him be the mixer that he was at in Corsicana. Still a 12-point game.
Well, if you're Navarro, you got to make every possession count now, and you got to have some defensive stops. There's no question about that. And the Cardinals, you got to be real careful about milking the clock down to where you're forcing up shots.
Exactly. They'll get it over the floor. They got numbers if they want. Franklin trying to get down low on the block. Got a little mismatch here if they can work it. But you're trying to run clock and get the perfect shot. So a lot of elements happening. 5 on the clock. Copeland on the drive. Goes up and get it to the fall, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
Well, Clayton Copeland.
Yeah, he's going to the stripe here at the 3:02 mark.
Of course, Clayton had a great career at Malakoff High School before. I think he was a 4-year starter for the Tigers. Then he went out and played for Hunter Jenkins out at Clarendon College last year and then transferred back home to play for Mark Leslie and the Cardinals this season.
So see if he can step up here in a big role here. This free throws. That one rolls off the top.
Cardinals are leaving some opportunities at the free throw line here late in the game.
Secure into the contest for MJ Leslie. So Secure Sawyer on the floor. You got Franklin, Dorsey, Copeland, and Cisse missing that one.
A chance for the Bulldogs to get within single digits.
That's a big basket there as he goes all the way. Now you know Coach McMillan going to burn a timeout and talk about it. With 2:50 to go, it's a 9-point game. And just real good drive there into the paint. 2 defenders there, but could not stop them. So inside 3 minutes to go here. Full timeout. We'll step away. More after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries. My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the Hush Puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
Well, we're down to the final 2:50 in this one, folks. And the Cardinals lead 83-74, a 9-point lead. They led by 13 at halftime, and they led by 13 most of this second half. They can hold on here and finish this one off by winning it. They will get a first-round bye in the regional tournament next week in Tyler. And to carry the rest of the way, here's Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. It's a 9-point advantage. Cardinals about to step into a full-court press on the inbound here. So on the floor, it's Copeland, Cisse, Dorsey, Allen, and Clark.
And Tim, both teams are shooting in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Good to be reminded here as the Cardinals will be probably seeing their share of those. Leslie going to take it over the timeline. Actually going to be tipped and stolen by Butler. Pass off. 3 on the way. Left side. Won't go. Another chance at it. And Cardinals had it knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
Possession arrows into Cardinals' favor.
So Sawyer coming on. He'll come on for MJ here. MJ will take a seat. Get a little more height out there with Sawyer at 6'5", see if he can take advantage of the mismatch 5'8" Butler on him. I'm not Butler, Bush. Quick reach there, free throws coming.
And we saw Clayton miss both free throw attempts earlier, so no surprise that he was the one that the Bulldogs chose to foul here.
I was going to say that that came up in the timeout about, all right, who are we going to, if we foul, who do you want to send to the stripe? Gets that one to Ralph from rim. Soon Pruitt will check in. KJ will be coming into the game for Clayton. Gets the second one to fall.
For the first time this evening's game.
So KJ, 6'4" sophomore out of Louisville.
Strong free throw shooter as well.
10-point ball game, 2:25 to go. Around the perimeter, faked it, now shoots a 3, can't get it to fall, and here come the Cardinals. Pass off, Sawyer, up and under, yes sir! What a shot, man. That was fun time all the time to see that one go down.
18 now in the game.
The shot no good there by Bush and kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals.
That was huge, Tim.
That was, man. That was a big one. Looked like for a second, uh-oh, I'm trapped. But no, not really.
Not so much.
Look at this. That's and she passes it off here. Look at it. Well, we didn't get to see the actual shot.
Baseline drive by Braylon Bush.
Bush is so quick. Makes him pay. Almost got a steal there. Cardinals now want to run. Clark going strong. Up and finishing. Going power move over Butler.
Micah Clark with his 28th point.
My goodness. That is an impressive man going to that basket. And hats off to Zane Butler, giving up about, 50 pounds and 6 inches, but not much of he could do there to try and stop Clark.
4 minutes to go in Paris, and Paris leads Kilgore by 4, 58-54.
Interesting there. Keeping one eye on that, one eye here. 13-point game, and they'll just roll it in. Minute 40 left. Navarro can't be real patient. Try to get the easy basket, but missed the layup. Put back, no good.
Credit Cisse for being very careful there not to pick up a foul and give up a 3-point play.
Indeed, there's more. Oh my goodness, a foul coming here.
Man, I give the Navarro defender a lot of credit for standing in there and taking that one.
Please tell me there's a replay coming. I want to see that.
Oh, number 23, R.J. Moore, took the brunt of that, and we got a technical foul called on the floor here.
So with a little over a minute to go, minute 16, it's an 11-point game. And free throws coming for Clark, who will shoot the technical. Technical foul was called for unsportsmanlike on the Bulldogs.
His 30th point now for Micah Clark.
Gets the roll. Now 2 free throws coming after the tech. So the technical was shot first. Now 2 free throws will come, and then the Cardinals will have possession of the ball. So that doesn't help things if you're a Bulldog fan.
No, Navarro lost his cool there just a little bit.
Clark decided, I'm going over the top. I don't care who's underneath me. I'm going to try and dunk it from half court's what it felt like. I know he was well inside the three-point arc, but doing that over the top of a defender, he's fun to watch. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, Micah with 31 and has a chance to finish, get it up to 33. What a big night this is for the freshman. We've said this so many times about visiting players when they come in here that have an FR beside their name. What a joy it is for the Cardinals to know that he'll be back next year.
That is good news for Trinity Valley. As Micah and Braylon Bush are just back and forth.
But I jinxed him.
Bush was smiling at Micah. Micah was smiling at him, and they were saying something, and I don't know if they were exchanging pleasantries, but Bush went right down the floor and put it off the glass.
What a quickness Bush has.
Yeah, he's quick. A lot of fun to watch him. Inside a minute to go. It's a 12-point game. Now free throws coming here for KJ Pruitt. So the foul coming will be on Zane Nelson, number 24.
KJ, who didn't get into the game just a couple of minutes ago, has a chance to get into the scoring column here.
Doesn't get that one to fall. Tyler Johnson coming in. He'll come on for Sawyer.
Well, this feat that the Cardinals may be about to pull off, Tim, I can't just say enough about what they're going to do here. We're getting a first-round bye at the regional tournament. What a difference that makes. You only have to win 3 games in 4 days to win the regional tournament as opposed to having to win 4 games.
Yeah, just the impact of that is huge because, you know, stoppage of play here with 53 seconds left. It's a 12-point game, and letting the officials clear out what's going on here. So 30 seconds on the shot clock. Technical foul was assessed to Trinity Valley. I'm still not sure who got that.
Did they say they had too many on the floor? I missed it, folks. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought he stayed right here. I didn't think he went on. So Braylon puts that through, Braylon Bush.
10-point game.
Back to 10, 53 seconds to go. 4 possessions.
It ain't over till it's over, as somebody used to say.
He'll go all the way to the basket. Don't foul here.
Good job of backing off and not fouling.
Left it short. Colin Wright pulls it down. So Wright will be going to the free throw stripe.
Where the Cardinals have not been the best shooters here down the stretch of this game.
So Colin will step up. Colin Wright, a 6-foot freshman out of Fort Worth, Texas.
32 points tonight for Micah Clark, and what an important performance it's been by the freshman.
I mean, to tell you, my goodness. And it was dominant fashion. We're talking slams and great rebounds, blocks. He has been unstoppable for Navarro tonight. Free throw's good from Wright. It's back to 11 and
he goes to the bench, and his teammates stand up and congratulate him on the big performance.
Wow, it's got to feel good for him. Did you say he's only a freshman? That's great news. Those 2 for 2 at the stripe. Colin Wright gets both of his free throws to fall. 12-point game on 40 seconds to go. Drive from Butler, left it short. We've seen a few of those tonight from Bush and Butler. Now a foul coming here. Dorsey will be the benefactor, looks like.
Yeah, Navarro's almost reached the point to where it doesn't pay to foul, but with 35 seconds left, I can still see trying to make the Cardinals win it at the free throw line.
Dorsey a chance to get into double digits here if
yes,
he
he
can
does.
Get a couple free throws.
What a night it's been for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, it started with that road win by the Lady Cardinals.
And the momentum just carried into this game, certainly through the crowd anyway.
Yeah, and they energized, and well, they have seen a good one tonight. Trinity Valley just handling things, and look like they're going to get out of here with a win tonight and earn a bye in the Region 14 tournament.
They will finish second in the East Zone of the Region 14 Conference.
Seemed unthinkable early on in this, rightfully so, with that clerical error and having to forfeit 4 games in the conference start. Drive by Dorsey, says, I'm going to... Gets to the basket in the final 22 seconds. So Navarro will be able to dribble this one out. And with a final score looming, the Cardinals are going to win it by 15 here at home tonight, 97-82. Benny, your thought, well, they will get a dunk on that before it's final, 97-84. We might see a dunk on the other end.
No.
They dribble out.
And the Cardinals win it 97-84. They have achieved something that seemed improbable several weeks ago, and certainly at the midterm break when they were 0-4 in conference play. They're suddenly going to go into the conference tournament at 11-8 in conference play, 11-18 overall. Navarro's going to finish the regular season at 15-14 and 8-11 in conference play. If Tim can grab Coach Leslie,
I'm going to try and do that right now. I'd love to get that in here. Coach.
Regional tournament is next Tuesday through Saturday over at TJC Wagstaff Gymnasium, and of course the Cardinals will not have to play on Tuesday, as Mark Leslie's going to join us here for a few moments.
Thank you.
And we're joined now by Mark Leslie, the winning coach tonight, beating Navarro 97-84. Mark, I don't know what you're more proud of, the fact that your squad started conference play 0-4 with everything that happened at the mid-break. You spotted the league 4 games, and now you're going to go into the regional tournament with a first-round bye. This is an amazing accomplishment.
It is, and I told the guys before the game, no matter what happened in this game, I couldn't be more prouder of them getting the adversity and obstacles they went through this year. They could have easily broke apart, given up, and I just told them no matter what happened, I want wins the rest of the year. I want them for them, not even for me. I couldn't be more proud.
Well, you've also got to be pretty proud of the fact that you're 6-0 versus Highway 31 squads this year.
Yeah, that's what people keep saying. It doesn't happen much, so I never really think about it. But
well, we know what happened in 16.
Yeah, because we were 23-0 that year.
Yeah.
We didn't lose. But even 2 years ago, we went 22-1, but that one loss was Kilgore.
Right. Well, how do you feel about going into the regional tournament now? You get that bye, as we mentioned. You won't have to play until Thursday. And that's a big difference of having to win 4 games in 5 days as opposed to winning 3 games in 4 days.
Absolutely. I've seen it happen different ways since I've been here. I remember one year we came in top 5 in the country, had with the bye, and Tyler beat us 27 in the first, and after that bye.
Yeah.
And so, and I've seen us beat people. So I'm just happy we playing well right now, and we playing together.
Right. Well, I can't let you go until you talk about Micah Clark's performance tonight.
It was incredible. I mean,
32.
He shows that kind of potential, but I felt like tonight he did it in a way that didn't look like it took from the team.
Right.
Sometimes, when you're really, really talented like that, it's a fine line. But I thought tonight he did a great job. I didn't feel like he took away from the team, and I don't want to not say all the glory goes to God.
Well, listen, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on a great season. I mean, this is one of the finest seasons we've had from the Cardinals. All the circumstances considered and thrown in there. And get a first-round bye just shows the grit this team has.
I really appreciate it.
That's Mark Leslie, the head coach of the Trinity Valley Community College Cardinals, and a winner tonight by a score of 97-84 over the Navarro College Bulldogs. The Cardinals sweep the Bulldogs. They sweep the Tyler Apaches, and they sweep the Kilgore Rangers. They sweep Highway 31. They go 6-0. And I bring Tim Howard in for his final thoughts.
I was just watching that, taking that all in, man. It was so impressive. You just take back all the way to where you talked about the start of this semester and where they finished this season in Region 14. And still a long way to go in this basketball season. So congrats to Mark Leslie and his team tonight.
We thank you for joining us on the Cardinal Sports Network. We'll be with you again Saturday at 2 o'clock for the Lady Cardinals when they'll try to finish off another conference championship season, the 30th in 32 years, folks. I'm proud to say that. And I know the Lady Cardinals are on their way home from Brenham, and if they're watching the Lady Cardinals, we're proud of you and safe travels home. And we will see you here all Saturday, folks, from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym on the Cardinal Sports Network.